I don't know how to get to where we're going with this opener.
I don't know. I can always...
So you made this comment, and it had my brain going, right? Do you remember when you were like,
Probably not.
Gojo is David?
Yeah.
Biblical David? Okay.
Guys, get into Biblical David. He slays. He's so emo, like 80% of the time. His poems.
Actually, no, he's like Lord Murder. Anyway, bye.
Yeah, he's like,
Crazy.
I love life also.
But the reason I do bring it up is because the other day somebody said something to me about Moana. And I was like,
Okay.
all right, so what do you think? Where do you think I'm going with this?
What I think you're going with Gojo, David, and Moana?
Yeah, actually, let's start there.
Okay.
We'll pause. I'll help you out. So it's the Gojo to David. We're going from David to Moana, not Gojo to David to Moana.
So Gojo has nothing to do with this.
No. Gojo brought us to David.
Okay, David and Moana?
Right, but it's not actually a direct line between David and Moana. It's the book David's in to Moana. The religious subtext of Moana is where we're going.
Okay. The religious subtext of Moana.
The potential religious subtext of Moana.
I think it would help, one, if I knew the plot of Moana.
You've never seen Moana?
No.
Wait.
Nor can I recall what book of the Bible David is in.
Okay, David is not relevant at this point. It's just the Bible itself. I was talking about the whole book of the Bible.
It was kings, right? Okay, there's kings. He's on the run. Shepherd boy Goliath. Goliath is the giant lobster.
He's a crab. He's a crab.
Okay, well, no, what is the context? What is the comparison?
Like a diamond in the rough. Strut my stuff. It's so shiny. Okay, wait. You don't know the plot of Moana. I actually can't talk to you about this.
Let me give you my recap of Moana. She is a child in the beginning of the song, and then she goes to the water, and the water calls to her, and then she becomes an adult during the song. And then she goes on a boat at some point and meets the rock. Oh, there's a chicken. And then the water keeps moving. It's like sexy water. Like people are attracted to the water, right? And then she gets to the shiny guy, and he's like kind of the bad guy. But there's also a grandma, but I don't think she's a bad guy. I think she's like slay, right?
Keep going.
And then I don't actually know what she's doing though. No, is she trying to find purpose? No, I don't. The water is calling. The sexy water is right. Like the water.
This is a kids movie, right?
Yeah.
Aren't people attracted to the water?
Do I need to step in? Like, is this the time?
No. Keep going. Like,
Is this like Olaf's retelling of movies? Like,
Aren't
that's what's
people
happening right now?
attracted to the water?
I don't know.
are you
Please.
genuinely asking?
Yes, I feel like I've seen it on people's like hear me outs. The water from Moana? Am I making that? Does he? I don't know.
It doesn't have a shape. It's not even a he. It's just the ocean.
But does it give the vibe?
What vibe?
No, it does not give the vibe. Not to me.
Okay, well, the maybe pseudo-sexy water is like guiding her. I don't know what she's doing though. And then the rock is. How does it end?
Okay. Here's the plot of Moana. There's a girl who feels like she's supposed to not be on her island. She's supposed to travel the ocean and like find new things, find new island, find other people because they're stuck on an island, right? And her dad's like, no, we stay on the island. We live on the island. That's it. There's a legend, like it's not a legend. It's the mythology of Maui, right? That he did a bunch of stuff for the people, and then, okay, there's a goddess named Tafiti, and he stole her heart, and it gave him power, and it like gives you the power of creation. But because he stole her heart, like she's basically like become the goddess of death, kind of.
Okay.
Okay, her entire purpose in the first movie is to find Maui, because she has the heart of Tafiti. The water brings her the heart. Right, yes, okay. The water brings her the heart. The goal is to find Maui and make him put the heart back. That's the first movie. No, in Tafiti. They have to go find the goddess he stole it from and give it back to her.
Okay.
That's the plot of the first movie.
Did they do that?
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
The religious themes, they're throughout the whole thing because it's mythology, so everything is kind of religious. Not always biblical religious, just religious, right, in a way.
What mythology is it?
Polynesian mythology. I don't know the
Okay.
proper name for it, if there is a specific name, but it's Polynesian mythology. So there's a scene where they find, guys, if you haven't seen Moana, spoilers, I guess. they found Tafiti. And she's definitely trying to kill them. And Maui gives up. He's like, I can't do this. And basically she realizes that she's not evil. She's just in pain. Right? And she says, I know who you are. There's a whole song. And she's like, I know who you are. This is not who you are. It was taken from you. Like, we have to restore you. We have to build you back together. And she gives her heart back. Right? And there's this whole scene where it's like split. The water has gone away and it's like lava. And she like walks the path between it and like gives it back to her. No, bro, it's crazy. We can't actually talk about this because you haven't seen it. You gotta watch it.
Okay. Watching Moana, coming back to it.
Maybe if we remember, but that's crazy. You haven't seen that movie.
I don't think I've watched a Disney movie since Frozen.
Frozen was actually quality. That was a good movie.
Was Tangled after Frozen? No, Tangled was before.
Tangled was before?
I think Frozen was the last one that I intentionally...
We should put Flynn Rider
And I've seen Frozen
We should put
too.
Flynn Rider right here. What do I do with the tape? I gotta find the tape. We gotta add Flynn right now.
It's right there. Is he on the back or is he in the front?
What? I don't know. Where do you think he belongs? We'll have to get a picture of him, I think. I think
Right,
he belongs...
yeah.
I think he belongs on the front.
Yeah.
But he's not like a...
King...
Or does he go on the back?
He's not an OG, but he's definitely been around a long time.
Yeah, is it a phase, but does
But
he
like
belong
OG,
on,
I feel like he probably does go right here.
yeah, but does he belong on the front of the board? That's what I'm asking.
Well, let's cut out a picture of him and see if he matches the vibe of the board. Whatever vibe is happening, let's see if he matches it. Otherwise, he can go hang out in the back with
It's really hard to
Good
write
and
on a tape
Dojo.
roll.
Well, you can't just... We got 2 Flynns on there now.
What? No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
His name is Sam. His last name is Flynn.
Flynn.
Is it Flynn? Is it Sam Flynn or Sam... Guys, whoa.
Who are you asking right now?
Everybody
Who do you
else.
think I
The
am?
universe. Does anyone know? Is his last name Flynn?
It's been so long.
Or is it Finn? I don't think it's Finn. Is it Flynn?
Flynn?
Google?
Hey.
No, it is Flynn. It is Flynn.
We might get a photo, yeah, of him up there.
You have to add Tom Selleck, too.
That's true.
Oh,
Tom
yeah.
belongs up here.
Specifically,
Magnum PI.
PI.
You know what's crazy though? He actually slays in everything he's in. He's lost like his uber sexy self.
Now he's like that.
Whoa, wait. There's nothing wrong with Hohenheim. That was crazy of you. No, he's not quite this. He's like a single step below that. You know?
With a mustache.
Have you seen
No.
Oh gosh. It's those TV movies, but it's him, and it's like
Blue
a
Blood?
cop. No, it's a TV movie, not a show.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
He is a cop though.
I know you said it the other day. You actually said the name. I don't
Oh,
remember.
did I?
Yes.
He plays he's like
Yes.
Jesse Stone. Jesse
Yep.
Stone.
There
Those
it
movies,
is.
so good. They're so cute and silly, but also not silly. Serious.
No,
They were good.
Again, I've seen, 6 movies in my life?
We're fighting. It's okay.
So you want to get to what we're doing this episode?
No.
Oh.
Yeah. Guys, welcome back.
To another episode of Fanfics and Friends.
Today, we thought it would be really great to... We thought it'd be really great.
We've really lost our flow. We're very awkward today.
Sorry, I'm born this way. Well, I don't know how to say it. Out of context.
No, yeah, okay, so we're gonna read each other specifically pieces, whether it's like just, whoa, I gotta start over. That was all awkward. It's out of context sections of fan fiction. Whether it's something we've read previously or something we have not read at all, we found sections that we're gonna read to each other, and we have to guess at least like whether it's what it comes from, like what canon it's supposed to be from, whether it's who's saying it to who, or the context. We're just gonna have to figure out what it is and what they're talking about, because we don't know the context. And like some of them for me, I chose like specifically to only read you the dialogue, and others I'm gonna give her the whole context. But like,
I'm excited.
we were at the reason this happened is we were at the bookstore. Actually, we weren't at the bookstore. We were at friggin' Target. We were at Target the other day.
For too long.
way too whoa.
We accidentally spent an hour and a half at that tiny little book section. And, oh my gosh, what
was it? Hooked? I think it was,
she picked up a book, I think it was Hooked.
It's called Hooked.
It was called
Hooked.
And she said something about it, and she was like, oh, I wonder if there's spice. And I was like, no, was it that book? Or
No, it was a different book that we picked up.
There's a different book, and she was like, I wonder if there's spice in it, though, and I don't really want that. I was like, okay, here's what I'll do. If I flip to the middle of the book and there's spice, you'll know that there's spice.
Literally opened it, and it was like, whoa.
No, but it was Hooked that we were like,
no, that was crazy. Okay, for the first book had us, but the second book, Hooked, I was like Peter Pan hook, because the cover was very Peter Pan-esque, right? And it is. Her name is Wendy, his name is James, and I was like, okay, go on. We didn't understand anything. We were flipping kind of pages, and then there's a kid somewhere in there. I think the kid's name is Peter, which had me really confused, but again, I don't really know. They're fighting. Maybe she's sick. I was so unsure. And they're like at the table, and her kid rolls up, and literally the only word we had, we both were like, it was Dad.
next chapter.
We said, oh! No, like we're in the middle of, we don't know. We flip the page. Somebody mentions Peter. Dad. We had to take a pause. We were laughing too loud in that Target section.
Yeah,
and it was
we were
quiet.
being insufferable.
There was no
we
one
were
in
being
it.
insufferable. Sorry.
But it brought this idea of doing that with fics.
Yeah.
Because she picked up one book and would not tell me anything. She was like, what? What? And I was like, literally, what? It's happening. What? You picked up a book you don't know anything about. Why are we reacting so intensely? So we're doing that for you today.
Yeah. Because sometimes fanfic, in context, you're reading the whole fic, has me doing that. I'm like, you did not just say that. So
Me when I found out that Gojo was an alien.
That was insane. That
was crazy. That wasn't insane of me. That was insane of whoever wrote it. They did a good job, but I was not prepared.
I put titles and authors on mine.
I did too. I have them.
Okay, so in case you guys want to read them, the context, let us know what actually happens.
I mean, I'm sure we'll talk about the context ish.
If I know it.
One of them, I took it and I was like perfect, and then I actually went back and read it because it was like a one shot, just so I knew the context, so that if you asked me about it, I could tell you.
This one, we gotta get into it, because this one I was like, maybe I'll
read this.
Maybe I'll read this. Yeah.
Crazy.
Okay, because I actually filtered to find these.
Whoa, you use the filters?
No, I use the filter feature. Did you guys know AO3 has that?
They knew,
I
just
didn't
know. This is the same as the President Michael situation. Which, if you don't know what I'm talking about, go back.
Back it up. I used the filter, and then I did, like, most bookmarked at the top.
Smart of you.
So, in this one, okay. Go first.
Me go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, well, actually, I'm going to start with a quote that I passed. I didn't even read the fic. I just passed a quote from it. I was like, hello? And then I realized what it was, and I was like, you're kidding. It's just the most intense quote. I was like, whoa. Okay. And if you're not the love of my life, then I'll just say I chose the wrong life and not the wrong love. And I was like, what? This is the most intense business ever. I was prepared for, like, is it League of Legends or Arcane, one of the two, that has, like, that really intense, like...
I think it's Arcane.
And every universe, every timeline, right? I was like, okay. This gave that energy. I was like, what is this?
It's Call of Duty.
No, that'd be hilarious. No. Who do you think it is?
Is it someone I know?
Yeah. Who would show up on my AO3? Who would come after my AO3 with intention? And I'd be like, please stop.
Bakudeku?
Yep. I was like, I don't even know the context.
So
I didn't even look into it. I was like, what? You would. You would. Because literally it's like that intense quote. If you're not the love of my life, then I'll just say I chose the wrong life, not the wrong love.
Is it Bakugo saying that?
Unknown. I don't know. I didn't open it. I was like, whoa. Whoa. Okay. Here we go. First one. Hang on. Should I do them with accents if they have them? I feel like that'll give it away too much.
I don't know that it'd give it away for me.
Well, and they could be potentially offensive, so I'll just keep it to myself. Hang on. If you're doing a business degree, why do you need a book about the Anglo-Saxon history and origins of the legend of King Arthur? Or do you just enjoy using rare books as laptop stands? It's a gift for... You can't give library books as gifts. Bloody hell, you're bossy, aren't you? It's research for the gift, not the gift itself.
Is it... Okay, they're British.
Yeah.
Is it... Okay, I'm going to give two guesses. Arthur Merlin.
No.
Or...
Bro, not Merlin reading the history he wrote himself. That's so crazy of you.
I was like, maybe it's an alternate universe. I don't know. I was gonna say, the Draco and Harry.
No. The title of the
Watson and Sherlock.
book. No. No, the title is called Blank Pages. It's by Anonymous Koala.
Oh.
Okay, well,
Is it somebody I know? And people.
yes. Not like well, but you know them.
Have I seen what they're in?
Yes. Once.
Is it Doctor Who?
No.
Once?
Maybe twice. You watched them all in succession with me. And other people.
Harry Potter? Mm-hmm. Okay, so it's Draco Hermione?
Nope. Close, you're halfway there.
Is it Ron and Hermione?
Mm-hmm. Draco would never say bloody hell, God, that's so funny. That's like the most Ron Weasley phrase known to man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So it was Ron and Hermione. Mm-hmm. Okay.
And the context, because I read the tags. Mm-hmm. It's like coffee shop AU first meeting, but I was like, it's just taking place at a coffee shop, not the standard, like, somebody's a barista or owns it.
They just are there.
Yeah, she's looking for this book, and he has it. Like, she went looking, it wasn't there. He had it, and he was using it as a laptop stand, literally.
That's cute.
And she was pissed. She was like, I really need that for, like, my paper. And he was like, okay, well, I need it for a gift for my dad. And she was like, okay, but mine's more important. And he was like, no. And she was like, work is more important. And he was like, no, family's more important. And I was like, what is this one shot between these two? So, yeah, that's what that was.
Okay, you ready?
Maybe.
Wait, did you tell? Oh, yeah, you did say who it was
Yeah,
from.
I'm stressed.
Should I say who it's from first?
Sure.
Okay. The title is A Turn of the Earth by Micro Comets.
A Turn of the Earth. Yeah, stressed.
Okay, then explain how it is, in a way that I will believe you. That you hit my car when I was going 75 and you're somehow not a pile of slop on the roadside right now, because that definitely ain't human. Oh, and while you're at it, explain why you have these, the last words he hissed, as he reaches for the Impala's keys and jangles them loudly for effect in your coat pocket.
Impalas?
You gave them...
Keep going. Keep going.
You gave them to me, the other says slowly and with infinite patience.
Is this supernatural? The Impala gave it away. That's the car they drive. Is this Destiel? Why would you even choose that?
Because we had just talked about it.
So Castiel had Dean's keys?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. She's gonna win at this game.
Tally him up, bro. Tally him up. Ding. Real questions.
Uh-huh.
Do you know what Castiel is? Like, do you know that he's like an angel?
Yeah, you
Okay.
just explained it to me like 2 days ago.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Listen,
No, yeah.
is that what you chose it because I just explained it to you?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. This next one, I dove into High School Madison's fandoms, and I was like, perfect. Because I've talked about this on occasion, but not like in depth. I actually cannot read you the title because it'll give it away.
Okay.
Bro, chill. I'm chiller than ice, and you know I'm friggin' iceberg. I'm a friggin' iceberg. Chill. Okay. I'm chill now. Say that all again, but slower this time. I don't remember what I said.
Is it Percy Jackson?
No.
Is it Miraculous Ladybug?
Yes.
I don't know any of the characters. Is it the main two?
It's one of them. So
Is
the
it
title?
the Ladybug Girl?
No, it's Cat Noir. Well,
Cat Noir?
It's Adrian Agreste.
Oh.
So the title is Finger Guns. Yeah, I'm Cat Noir. Eyebrow wiggle. By sad.
Is this bookmarked?
By sad. No, but it's.
How did you remember it?
No, I didn't read this as a high schooler. I just went into like the fandom of High School
okay.
Me, like which would have been miraculous.
Okay.
But you have to be like a member of AO3 to read it. It's got the little blue lock. I know. I was like, whoa. But it was just, there was a whole speech above it that I could have read, but it would have given it away. But they typed it as one sentence it's not even one sentence, it's one word. So it's like, I think I'm in love with Marinette, but like, and he goes on, but it's all one word. There are no spaces. And I was like, I can't attempt to read that. I'll fail. I already can't read normally. 2, that would want to give everything away. So I just didn't. But yes, it was his Miraculous Lady. Nino's like his best friend. Because he's, sad and alone and tragic. Whatever.
How do you get the blue box on AO3?
The blue lock?
Yeah.
It's so when you write a fic, it basically means it's not public. Like nobody could just get on and read it. You have to be a member of AO3 to read it. That's all the blue lock means.
No, how do you get it?
You put it on yourself. It's you.
Oh, you just okay.
Right.
It's not like the blue check mark on.
No, it's not a
Instagram?
verification. It's like I don't have a blue lock, but because I'm a member of AO3, I can read things that have blue locks.
Right.
Yeah, and if you went and looked this up without being logged in, you would not even be able to find it. You would not be able to find it.
I'm trying to keep that a secret.
I don't know why, but yeah.
You will not get this.
Okay.
I just thought this was crazy.
All right.
So this came to mind because my friend texted me today, and I'll give you more context about that, about a certain person that she is like fully, a certain celebrity that she is fully like.
Whoa, wait, is this real people?
No.
Good.
No, this is character.
I did almost read F1.
No, this
stuff,
is
though.
okay. I will
just for the memes.
Sorry, what?
There's F1 like real people fiction, and I was like,
band?
"Are you gonna know who Leclerc is? Like, are you gonna know who that is if I say that?" Anyway, go on.
No, this is a character, and I will say it's reader insert. So
Okay.
you only have to.
Is it Loki?
No.
Good.
No.
That'd have been too obvious.
Okay. If you were to take the form of a golden leaf, nature's waste discarded upon the ground, would your beauty be unique enough to make him pick you up and put you in his pocket? If you were a clump of moss growing steadily upon a concrete pillar, would you be able to feel the graze of his fingertips along your plush foliage? If the two of you were coffee rings left by two overflowing mugs staining the mahogany, would you overlap?
Okay, somebody's really in their feels today. Not you, the author.
This is.
This
I
is
cannot
reader,
give you the. I
This
cannot.
is
give-
reader insert. Mm-hmm. Is this something I've seen? Like, would I know who they are?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
It is a kind of a franchise. They're movies. There's 3 of them.
Okay. Whoa. Do you want to give me more, or you want to give me? You're gonna stop.
Sure, I'll stop there.
Okay. This is somebody I know. Mm-hmm. Do I like them?
I don't.
Not like, but like
no,
just generally. Do
I think
like
so.
them?
I think we've had a conversation about it.
Huh?
I don't know. The nature really threw me off.
You cannot think about anything that I just said, really.
Wait, is it him saying it?
It's okay. So
Or is it somebody else talking to your name about him?
These are thoughts being.
These are her thoughts? Your thoughts?
These are thoughts being put into your name by person.
Right, okay. It's him. Wait, but he's not talking?
No, I don't think so. These are also like one-shot imagines by Rose's Love Letters. Also, the name has something to. Let me give you more. Okay, let me give you more hints because I think you'll get it if I give you more actual hints because none of it has anything to do with who it is. It's just crazy. Okay. So there are 3 movies. None of them. It's all the same character, but the 3 movies are not connected. Think like the 3 different Spider-Mans. There's 3 different movies.
Okay, it's the same character but different actors?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
2 of them are the same story. One of them is a prequel. The newest one is a prequel. And the newest one came out in the last year.
No, I'm still really confused.
Someone might have it. And I'm pretty sure. Oh, I know you went and saw it because you were obsessed with the soundtrack.
This is Dune?
Nope.
Okay.
Same actor though.
It's Timmy? So is it Willy Wonka? Interesting.
But specifically Gene Wilder.
No, this is a very Gene Wilder speech.
Yes. Specifically Gene Wilder.
Timmy would never say that like that. It'd be no. Timothy Chalamet's Willy Wonka was very fun and it was very fresh. Gene Wilder's is when his view of humanity is crushed beyond repair.
I do feel like Timmy did a good job in hinting at that though.
Yeah, no, he did.
Throughout
Oh, he
the
so
whole
did,
thing.
especially towards Yes. You
Towards
know that
the
one
end.
song where like he's opening up the shop and it's like it's fun and magical, and he's like, but there's like a couple, and you're like, are you okay?
Yeah. That was such a good movie. If you haven't seen
actually
Wonka, it
was.
was actually really good.
It was a really good movie. It is a
Yeah.
musical.
Get over it.
It was really good.
Yeah,
It was really good. Yeah, I know. I did like that one. That was a good one.
I know. That was crazy.
Whoa. All right, we will jump to the longest one I have.
Okay.
This one's so silly. You too, Mr. Fashion Crisis. You two have been holding out on us. I'm skipping, like, this is mostly, like, I'm jumping between a bunch of quotes because I cannot read you the context. What the hell are you idiots yapping on about? You guys are models? When were we supposed to find out? Ideally never? Never? So you lied to us. You do know how to dress properly, and you already had experience in modeling even after you said you didn't. Okay, hold on. I never said that I didn't know how to dress. I just said I didn't see the need to, especially when it's not as comfy as what I usually wear. Second, I said I didn't like the idea of modeling, not that I'd never done it.
What are the...
There's
these
a
all
lot
men?
There's a lot of people in this conversation, mix of guys and girls.
Okay.
The two being accused are male. There are two being accused.
I want this to be Zoolander fanfiction so bad.
I knew you were going there, which is why I chose this one.
Zoolander
Because as soon as I opened and read it, I was like, perfect.
I want it to be Zoolander.
Because you will not go this direction with it because you don't know the fandom lore. The fanfiction specific lore.
Is it something I've seen?
Yes. Technically.
Technically.
Like, you're not done with it.
Well, girl,
That's
that does
everything.
not
I
narrow it
know.
down.
Whose fault is that?
JJK?
No.
Spy
That'd be
Family?
hilarious, though. You know Megami would be a model. No.
Megan
And Gojo modeling together, father-son duo. No. It's not a Spy Family.
My Hero?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes?
Okay, and I'm supposed to guess who is yelling at the two that are models?
No, guess who the two models are. And the biggest hint is fashion disaster. Now, one of them isn't a fashion disaster technically, but the other one is.
Like in canon? Is it Deku?
Mm-hmm.
And
Now, this is where the fandom lore comes in.
is it a main person?
Yes, absolutely.
Is it Todoroki?
No.
Is it it's a guy.
Yeah.
Is it Ida?
No.
Bakugo?
Yeah.
You just said Bakudeku.
It's not Bakudeku, though. It's like childhood sibling vibes, childhood best friend energy. So fandom and maybe canon, I actually have never looked into this, but weird fanon, like headcanon if it isn't canon, is that Bakugo's parents run a fashion house.
Okay.
Don't know. So they both modeled for them as kids.
That sounds fun. I would read that.
It was so silly.
No, I would read that. That sounds fun.
It was the silliest
What's
ever.
the title?
The title is, Am I Shallow Because All My Clothes Are Designer? Am I shallow because all my clothes... Wait, whoa. There is no R. Am I shallow because all my clothes designer? Question mark.
Because all my clothes designer.
By Ashy Knees.
That sounds like something Gojo would say.
Am I shallow because all my clothes designer?
Okay. This is one I've read. Why would anybody marry Professor, you ask? Allow me to present you the following theory. Professor Blank's husband is in witness protection. He is on the run, he is in debt, and there are dangerous people that want his head on a platter. The solution? Adopt a new identity, marry the professor, so that he can change his last name and integrate himself back in normal civilian life to escape this city's dark underbelly.
Batman?
And who?
I don't know. Well, technically, it could be Selena, but Catwoman. It could be Catwoman. Just if you
It's
flip-
not
if you-
Batman.
I know. I just thought I'd throw it out there. Is this something I know?
And I'd love for you to guess the context, yes.
Oh, God.
It is.
Professor? Is that a normal title?
No, but teacher is.
But teacher is? Teacher.
Yeah.
Is this something I've seen?
Yes.
Crap. What?
And it's something I've read.
You've read?
It's something I've read this fic.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not helpful. Is it Loki?
Nope.
Whoa. Is it Gojo? Is it Gojo and what's his face?
Do you know what the context is, though? You want to guess what the context is?
Okay, basically what you told me is they're coming up with theories. Mm-hmm. But it's not actually Gojo and him coming up with theories. Mm-mm. Is it Itadori? Mm-mm. Okay, is it other teachers? Mm-mm. Is it students? Mm-hmm. Is it the third years or second years?
Second.
Okay, well, is it Panda?
Think movie.
So Yuta. Is his name? What's his name?
Oh, God. Actually, never mind. Wait. Actually, no. Wait, that doesn't make any sense now that I'm thinking about it. Because I always get Yuta and Junpei mixed up.
Junpei is the one that dies.
I know.
In season 1.
I know. That's who it is.
It's Junpei?
Yeah.
Oh, like if they did it like the reason they played him, they had him in the closing? Like if he got to become a Jujutsu sorcerer?
No. This is different AU.
So they're not.
No.
Okay.
Alternate. Yeah.
Who was he talking to?
So that was actually like a rate my professor comment. The context is, I think it's Junpei. I guess. I remember seeing his name. I think it's Junpei is in this class. They're in college. And Gojo's class is really, I think it's really hard or something, but he will give you an 100 on the assignment if you can guess who his husband is. And of course, everybody's like, he's so annoying. Who would marry this guy? And then at some point, they kind of think it's maybe the philosophy professor or whatever. Of course it is, but they never get it. They never figure it out. It was a silly little fic. It's called A Spin Around the Rumor Mill by I Love Kato Suguru. Me too, girl.
You're crazy. You're crazy for that. This one, again, I'm just reading you their conversation.
Okay.
Because all the other thoughts would give it away. Violets are difficult to grow from seed. The only viable way to start a violet culture in a new place is translocation. That's why I have violets on my bicycle. Okay. Cool.
Is it something I've seen?
Technically.
What do you mean technically?
Yes.
In the last 6 months?
No. You've just seen this before.
Not with you.
Yes, with me. Just not in the last 6 months.
Okay. Howl's Moving Castle?
No.
Is it a Ghibli film?
No. This is not a couple.
Okay.
I feel like that's important to note. This is not a slash fic.
Okay. Is it anime?
No.
It's a guy and a girl?
No, I'll read you some of the context and I'll just cut names. The only viable way to start a violet culture in a new place is translocation.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to just put I in this place. We'll just have to figure it out. I continue to stare, too afraid to move. What is the man doing? Shouldn't he be angry at me for trying to escape? Why did he move further away from me? Why is he answering my stupid question? That's why I have violets on my bicycle. The man finishes. His voice is all soft and strange. Is this supposed to lull me into a sense of security? Because it didn't lull me into anything, even something fake. Okay, I whisper. Cool. I think I've confused you more.
Yeah, that was...
Which makes me happy. This is something I've read.
Something you've read?
This is something I've read.
Harry Potter?
It is Harry Potter related. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Snape?
Mm-hmm. It's Snape and Harry.
Harry.
Mm-hmm. It's called Aniseed by, guys, I'm not going to try to say this, I'll just spell it for you. Poljupci. And it's it's like before like Hogwarts by a couple years. The family's driving and they stop in Cornwall and like like Vernon and Petunia and Dudley like go to and Vernon's like stay in the car. And Harry gets out of the car and Snape lives in Cornwall and like is on a bike and like passes him and Harry's like watching him because it's a random dude in all black being spooky with violets on his bike. And so like they have this discourse and at first Snape is like, this brat, what is he doing here? And then he kind of connects the dots about his home life and is like, nothing actually happens. Like, it just ends with him giving him some aniseed and, like, piecing out, like, some candy and his, like, deuces. I know.
Interesting. One shot?
It's a one shot, yeah. It was good. It was well done. It was interesting.
Okay.
I know, mine are very, like,
Yeah.
whoa.
Mine are very, like, eh?
But they're hard to guess. I'm like, what are we talking about?
They're all out over the place. This is the one that I might read. It's called, I don't know if I can say that or not. I don't know if it's spoiler, so I'm not going to say it.
Yeah, the Impala really gave you away. That's so funny.
No, I figured it would, but I was like, we can start with an easy one. That's okay. Because I was like, why would you name a car unless it was, like, super important? Like Crowley's car. Okay. You'd never know she killed a man, he said, his tone carefully neutral. You've turned her into an oppressive weapon. Who said this about who, and who is the man she killed?
Is this your and Lloyd?
Nope.
Okay. Say it again.
You'd never know she killed a man, he said, his tone carefully neutral. You've turned her into an impressive weapon.
Is this Marvel?
No.
Okay. Is this an anime?
No.
Is this something I've seen?
Oh, yes.
Whoa. Oh, yes?
Oh, yes.
Is this something I really like?
Yes.
It's not anime?
No.
Is it a book series?
Yes.
You've turned her into an oppressive weapon?
Uh-huh.
Is this about the Hunger Games?
No.
Okay. Guys, what? It's a series?
Yes.
I'm guessing who's talking about who and who they killed? Mm-hmm. And is it Harry Potter?
Mm-hmm.
Ah. This is Hermione. Okay. Okay. All right. So, you know what? I've never read it. Be impressed.
I'm probably going to.
So Hermione killed somebody. Mm-hmm. Obviously, Draco is being spoken to. Mm-mm. Ooh, so Draco's the one talking? Mm-mm. Okay, Draco's not in the scene at all.
Mm-mm, but it is Hermione.
That made it more confusing, though. Okay. So we're talking about Hermione murdering somebody. Mm-hmm. Is it somebody talking to Harry about Hermione?
Mm-mm. No. Wow. The person talking, he says, you've turned her into an impressive weapon.
I know.
To whoever he's talking to.
I know. Right, but in the context, right, she's fighting alongside Harry. Potentially, it could be him in whatever context of the fic. I don't know. I'm guessing.
You're assuming a context of the fic.
But it's out of the context of the fic?
No, you're assuming a context of the
right,
fic.
I know. I'm trying to figure out the context of the fic. Is it adults talking?
Yes.
Not any of the kids?
Nope.
Dumbledore? Is Dumbledore involved? Dumbledore's involved. He's one of them.
No.
What was that face?
He's mentioned in what he says inadvertently.
Are they on the board?
Yes.
So Snape is in this? Okay.
Are they on the board?
there's only one Harry Potter character on the whole board. Okay, so Snape. Mm-hmm. Is Snape the one talking? Mm-hmm. Okay, but he's not talking to Dumbledore. He's talking to somebody else. Mm-hmm. Is it somebody of the light or somebody of the dark?
Of the dark. The dark.
Is it Lucius?
No.
Damn it. Damn it.
Damn it!
It's of
the dark.
Voldemort?
Yes.
Okay. And she killed somebody. Harry?
No.
Dang.
Non-Duolingo!
That was hilarious.
That was so loud. He said, hey,
it's time.
it's time. Practice your Welsh.
Okay, so she's killed somebody.
Yes. Canonically.
Oh. Well, wait, now I have to remember who she's murdered.
No, okay, no, not canonically. Not someone she's murdered.
Wait. What isn't the... What, you do know and I'm just missing it?
I don't know.
Bro, you mentioned him. You mentioned him already. And I said he is in this.
Dumbledore?
Yes.
She kills Dumbledore?
Yes.
Okay. For Draco? So stupid.
The Green Girl by Colabrina.
Hold on. We're talking about that later.
Does this need to be a part 2?
No, we're cool. We're cool.
Okay.
Unless they like it, and then we'll make a part 2. But okay, here we go. Sorry for the trouble. You got pushed down the stairs and you're apologizing for it? Sorry?
I don't know. Is this another My Hero?
Yes, absolutely.
Bro, is this Deku?
Yes, of course.
And Todoroki?
No.
Bakugo?
No.
Ida?
No.
Brother. Is it, what's her name? Uraku?
No. No.
Strong feelings. Who is it? What's his name? All Might?
That'd be you got pushed down the stairs. No.
Is it the
Not
electric
Kirishima,
boy?
he would though, but no.
What? Oh, the electric boy.
Kaminari, not Kaminari.
Girl?
This is somebody you've met but not spent extensive amount of time with.
The Raven guy?
Not Tokoyami.
Is it an adult?
Mm-mm.
Is it from a different class?
Mm-hmm.
Is it that guy, the main guy from that other class? I don't know his name.
What's it look like?
Purple hair?
Purple hair. It is purple hair. It's Shinzo Hitoshi.
There
He's
you
not
go.
a main guy from the other class, though. That'd be Monoma.
Oh, he's the main guy to me.
Shinzo's not in a hero course, actually. He's a general ed student. For now. Spoilers.
Purple hair.
Not Purple Hair King. He's like a purple hair troll doll.
What's that from?
Secondary Colors by Nazao.
Okay, this is my last one. I didn't even know we had so many varieties of alcohol in the flat. I keep them with my jam, he said smoothly, hand running through the other man's hair. The man smirked, muttering under his breath as he took another sip, amused. Of course, the jam horde. Do not mock my jam. Who are the characters?
Is this something I've seen?
Yes.
What the
Wow.
Is this something you've seen?
I have seen the first season.
Is this Sherlock?
Yes. That's crazy!
No, it was the do not mock my jam horde. One, where did that come from? No jam in that show.
Don't
Highly
know.
mentioned.
I know, I was a little bit like, oh, this might be, I don't know.
What's the title?
Lisp.
That would not have given it away.
Lisp by Oprah_account.
None of that would have given it away. You
I didn't know if it was like, so the whole idea of the fic is that Watson's trying to get him drunk to expose that he has a lisp. But I didn't know if that was like lore or not, so.
I don't know. I haven't read John Locke fanfiction, so I do not know.
I didn't know if it was
fandom.
like in the show though. I didn't know, because I've only seen the first season. So.
Even if he did have a lisp, John would want to know, but he wouldn't expose him. He'd just know in his heart and not ever tell Sherlock ever. It's okay. All right, here we go. Actually, I can read you the title first.
Okay.
How many classes do you think we're failing? Again by Ashy Knees. I didn't realize there was 2 of them. That's crazy to me.
Ashy Knees, hey.
Whatever. I swear you two are weirdly close for people who hated each other for their whole school careers. No emotional complexity in sight. That's it.
Read it again.
Whatever. I swear you two are weirdly close for people who hated each other for their whole school careers. No emotional complexity in sight.
Is it Draco and Harry?
It's about them.
But they're not in this at all. They're not talking or anything.
I mean, that's not from them. It's one long sentence by one person. But
Oh, is it Hermione?
No.
Is it Ron?
No.
Is it Luna?
This is really going to test your HP lore. No.
Is it a kid? Is it an
No.
adult?
It's a kid. It's a kid.
Oh.
Kid. I was like, kid.
Is it Ginny?
No.
Is it one of the twins?
No.
Is it...
It'll help if I tell you this is like an 8th year scenario. Like, all of canon has finished, and the kids that, like, were 7th years go back to school and are all friends with each other. All of them. Everybody's friends with everybody. You're probably not going to remember this character's name, actually, on thought.
Is it one of Draco's minions?
Not a minion.
It's a Slytherin?
It is a Slytherin.
I can picture his face, but I don't know his
It's not a
name.
him.
Oh, never mind.
There's only one well, there's multiple female Slytherins, but it's like the main one.
I don't know of a main Slytherin girl.
Interesting.
I don't think.
So there's Millicent Bulstrode, but this is not her. She's the girl that Hermione turns into her cat.
Okay.
Irrelevant, though. This is Pansy Parkinson,
Would have never gotten that.
apparently.
Nope. Irrelevant to me.
She's like two major notable scenes. She like fawns over Draco when he like gets his arm cut in the third one, I think. But the more notable one is when Voldemort's like, give me Harry Potter in the last one. She's like, he's right there, get him. And they're all like, girl. They're like, she's like,
Snitch.
no, McGonagall's like, Filch, will you escort Miss Parkinson and the other Slytherins out? Thanks.
She was not playing around.
No, the best part is later in this fic, which, because I read the whole thing, it was like a one shot, was like, Harry was like, actually, I'm quite emotionally inept. And Hermione's like, right. Sure you are. I was like, yo.
Oh, man.
Silly goose business.
That, you know what? I didn't do as poorly as I thought. But you also did stuff that I definitely knew. Men?
Go on.
You definitely did stuff I knew, so that helps.
Well, I wasn't going to pick things you didn't know. You
I
made
was.
some wild choices. She was like, John Locke? What?
I'll tell you, my brain was all over the place.
What was the other one that Destiel was crazy of you too?
We had just talked about it.
Right, but like, this isn't like a ship that I like or care about.
Well, it wasn't like, I don't know that it was Slash. I don't know if it was Destiel.
Oh, it was just
It was
Dean
just-
and
Yeah.
Castiel.
I don't remember what the context of the whole, yeah. No, when I was looking, though, I did find a Destiel fic, and I was
Well,
like,
you would,
whoa.
yeah.
I was like, that is dramatic. It was
Well,
really
dude,
dramatic.
I mean, they have a lot of lore and history, so like,
Yeah,
I
no,
get.
it was like a 450,000 word
no, they have
endeavor.
like, there's a lot you could do with that.
Yeah.
I just didn't view them as such in the show. There is one scene that I was like, well, that was intense, but it's just because Castiel's recognizing his humanity, basically, and that he has people feelings and not, just angel business. Whatever.
That's all we got.
Yeah.
Out of context.
I'm tempted to pull a book off my shelf and like open it and see if you can figure out what's happening. Whoa, I don't know what you're about to read.
This is what we'll end on. Oh, God. Okay.
I'm really stressed. Well, you can't read it.
And leaving what?
Go ahead.
Why
go
can't
ahead.
I?
No, go ahead.
Our parting words.
It's gonna be crazy. Do you know a book you picked up?
Now.
You have to read it what?
Now it was just the time when the famous massacres were taking place in the south of France. Organized bands of assassins were killing everyone suspected of being a Bonapartist. Bonapartist?
Bonapartist.
I was almost wading in blood when I entered the Nemes.
Bye.
Bye.